2025 is going to be yet another year of me making the most of my small yet fun and colorful wardrobe. I'm not a stylist, I don't even have art education in its traditional sense. I always put practice first, which means that I choose clothes that I feel go together well and only then analyze why it happens. I am all for an intuitive approach to dressing. You find what feels good. You trace the tiniest fluctuations inside of you when you touch this or that fabric, or look at the color, or wear color, or put a look together. Sometimes a look can sound like a song, sometimes it can be a season, or a painting, or an animal. You can tell that for me, wardrobe is more than just a wardrobe, it's one of the tools for becoming visible in this world. So today I will show you my most worn looks this winter. It's already the middle of the season, that's why I can say for sure which clothes I reach out for the most. At the moment, I live in the Republic of Georgia, where winters are very mild and almost snowless, so the looks that I will show you today are not meant to very cold weather. And yes, there will be a lot of handmade items. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Anna, and this channel is about the gentle philosophy of finding and nourishing your true self through meaningful ideas, relationships, and things. And if you're back, I'm so glad to have your company again. The first look features a black short dress. I bought it last year in an outlet here in Tbilisi. It's 2 sizes up than my usual size, and the fabric is 100% tencel or lyocell, and it's such a comfortable and versatile piece of clothing. On top, I'm wearing a sweater that I've knitted myself. It's very oversized and has gained some grunge vibes because it's quite stretched out, but I don't mind it. I enjoy the cocooning effect a lot. Some might say that the black and red combo is tacky, but I like how it feels on me. It gives the sense of brightness and fun. I wear the dress together with black leggings, just regular cotton high-waisted leggings. I have 2 pairs, one in black and one in blue. These go well with the dress and the sneakers. The black color is sort of stretched. My body is not cut into many parts by different colors, and thus the redness is accentuated even more. For the lovely detail, I wear a small ceramic brooch, which is a recent gift from Brian. To go outside, I put on my puffy jacket, the only outerwear that I have, a thin cashmere scarf that I thrifted, and a fun hat that I knitted using the leftover yarn from the sweater. It's the only hat that I can wear now. All my other beanies feel too tight, and this is more like a bonnet than a hat, and I can tie it to protect ears or secure it on the back. I also wear handmade fingerless mittens. A dress and a sweater make the easiest wearable winter combination. It's one of my favorites because it requires the least number of clothes to feel warm. And if it's too cold outside, I can put a turtleneck or a long sleeve under the dress and the problem will be solved. The next look also features a dress. This look has my old yet favorite heavy linen dress, a snug long sleeve of almost the same color as the dress, the crochet cardigan handmade by me, the same black leggings, and the same high-top Converse sneakers. I wear this all year round. The blue color blocks are not fragmenting the look too much. I love wearing blue with blue and red with red, even if the hues are slightly different. All this creates more depth. It's like in paintings. If you don't want the painted object to look flat, you add shades of the same color. When I crocheted this cardigan, I thought I made a mistake, that it wouldn't be wearable enough. And I was wrong, thankfully. It's perfect for this kind of combination. With a warm enough long sleeve, mine is a blend of wool and viscose, and the sleeveless dress. By the way, the sleeveless dress is one of my favorite dress types because of its versatility. I am so happy and grateful to myself that I haven't decluttered this dress. I was quite tired of it after years of wearing, but then I cut off the sleeves and recently added this embroidery and made it one of my favorite pieces once again. There is a whole video here where I revamp 3 garments, and the link will be down below. For accessories, I wear a knitted hood, which is my recent creation, and another pair of mitts or gloves, I don't know. These were gifted to me by Brian years ago, before we were even married. I think it was 9 or even 10 years ago. In the future, maybe for the next winter season, I plan to knit or crochet a cardigan with longer sleeves, because it's such a versatile piece of clothing that will find its place in anyone's wardrobe, I think. In one of my recent Patreon videos, I touched upon a very important topic for all people who enjoy handmaking. I shared what I would do differently if I started my handmade wardrobe from scratch, and in a nutshell, I would be more thoughtful in choosing patterns and yarn. And this thing is exemplified by the sweater in the next look. This is the most casual look of all 3. I pick it each time I have to go out to get groceries, just take a short walk, or run some errands. It's very easy to put together and features yet another favorite winter combo of mine: a shirt and a sweater. I'm more a shirt person than a tee person, that's why I have 4 shirts and only 2 tees now. This flannel shirt is a bit unusual. It has skipper collar and black and white big plaid. I bought it about 5 years ago. It was new from Uniqlo. It's quite neutral and hence goes well with more vibrant pants and sweater. By the way, these pants have been revamped recently. Before they were longer and I didn't feel like it was the right length for them. So while I had to elongate more cropped pants of mine, again they are featured in the revamping video, I decided to crop these. I didn't cut them, just made reversed cuffs and hand stitched everything using an invisible stitch. Although I didn't even have a thread of the same color, the dark gray thread worked great and the seam is invisible. Because it's corduroy, and I made sure I stitched in the fluffy area, if that makes sense to you. Now I'm so happy with the pants and I can always revamp them back if I want to. It's a super safe way to experiment with length. The purple sweater. I wish I picked a different yarn for it. I used a cheaper yarn that I initially used for making a cardigan, then I reknitted it into this. And well, I still love it. It's made by me, it's warm and easy to care, but it has slight differences in color shades because I used yarn from different batches. Knitters will understand what I mean. And it's not that noticeable anyway, and I also have to shave it quite often. Now I would rather save for a longer period of time to buy a sweater quantity of good quality natural yarn than compromise on this cheaper wool blend that doesn't feel that good on the skin. But the color feels so good to wear, and in this look I combine my favorites, red and blue. And violet is a mix of red and blue, and as an accessory I use the blue hood. To liven up the sweater, I like to wear this ceramic pin that I bought about 3 years ago from a Siberian artist. In this look, I don't stretch the color, but create more bright spots. This definitely improves my mood when I need to go out in our not that picturesque outskirts of the city that can be quite depressing, if I'm honest. Next week I will be turning 42, and I think now my style is more fun and more liberating, kind of more free than it was when I was in my 20s or even 30s. Now I know better who I am, what I like, how I want to be seen, how I want to feel. I never understood the thing about age-appropriate clothes. I want to wear what is me appropriate, and you are free to choose what is you appropriate. There is no shame in appreciating material things that make you feel good. There is no shame in loving your clothes and taking good care of them. And this is the main message that I want to convey on this channel, making all these wardrobe-related videos. I hope this was fun and maybe inspiring. I'm so glad to be back on YouTube. I missed you all, and I took these 2 weeks for the first time in my YouTube history. I never allowed myself to take more than 1 week off the platform, but this year it has become possible thanks to your support here on Patreon and other tipping platforms. So thank you so much for this. Feel free to share in the comments what is your favorite winter uniform and whether you think your wardrobe reflects what you wanted to reflect and why. Thank you so much for your time and attention, dear friends. As always, be safe and keep your heart open. And I will see you soon. Пока-пока.